Well, of course, the rising support for the Eurosceptic AfD has been one of the big stories in European politics as of late. And in fact, yet another poll recently coming out, this time an Interpoll, showing the party just 4 points behind the CDU, CSU Conservatives. Both parties, the Conservatives and the AfD, ahead of all three of the parties that make up the governing coalition, of course, with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz of the SPD leading the current German government. And of course, in terms of the Conservative response to this rise of the AfD, we've seen really the CDU in a state of disarray after the leader appeared to suggest that perhaps his party could work with the AfD at a local level. Now, the AfD have been holding their conference amid this increase in momentum for the party. Of course, many in Germany massively opposed to the AfD, and there have been some big protests against the party during the course of their conference. But of course, with the EU elections on the horizon, you've now got a situation where the party could actually be looking to more than double the current number of MEPs it has in the European Parliament, from 9 to 20. And of course, the topic of the EU, the future direction of the EU, has been a source of debate for the party during their conference, talking about wanting to reduce the power of EU institutions. The party leadership, though, are actually in favour of abolishing the EU Parliament. And of course, I did recently highlight how the party had talked about abolishing the entire EU, that their draft election programme said that their patience with the EU was exhausted and they'd be seeking an orderly dissolution of the EU to establish a new European economic and interest community. Whether that goes in the final election programme, perhaps that could get watered down. It seems, though, the co-leader recently reiterating that there must be the possibility of an exit, an orderly exit from the EU. The party, they're clearly talking about potentially Germany leaving the EU in the future. Let me know what you make of all of that in the comments below, guys. I will keep bringing you all the latest on this and more, of course. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.